Hey guys, it's Chloe, and today I am here with a brand new video. Today I am talking about some of my favorite books that involve romance. These are not necessarily full-on romance books, nor are they full-on contemporary books, but they are just books that have romance in them that I'd like to talk about. It is February and Valentine's Day is on Wednesday, so I thought it would be good to do a couple of Valentine's-y romance videos. So I'm doing a couple of tags and I'm doing this video. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. The first book I'm going to be talking about is The Gentleman's Guide to Vice and Virtue by Mackenzie Lee. Now this does not seem like a romance book or a contemporary book, but it is actually a contemporary in a historical setting. It is set in the 1700s and our main character, Monty, is actually, he's either gay or bisexual. I'm not sure which one. I believe it's gay. So this is an LGBT romance and it is so good. It's a romance that is throughout an adventure story, because this book in itself is an adventure story. So it's a romance set throughout an adventure story, and if you really like adventure with the side of romance, then I highly recommend this book. A lot of people raved about this book when it came out. It is absolutely fantastic. I love it, and I highly recommend this for the people who like adventure and romance. The next books with romance that I recommend are Anything by Nicole Yoon. These are the two books that she's released. We have Everything Everything and The Sun Is Also a Star. These are for people who are fans of insta-love, especially The Sun Is Also a Star for fans of insta-love. Both of these are essentially contemporary romances. This one is about a romance that happens within 24 hours. This one is about a romance that happens between a girl who cannot go outside and a boy who moved in next door. Both of these I absolutely loved. I read them one right after the other, and they were so good. I highly recommend both of these. They are so good, and the romance is adorable, and these are also very diverse reads. This one is a Jamaican American girl and a Korean American boy. This one, I'm not sure. I do know the main character is a person of color, but I believe the main male character is described as white, but I'm not sure. Now, continuing on, if you are a fan of insta-love, basically I recommend Anything by Casey West. These are the 4 books of hers that I own, but she has written more. There is The Distance Between Lost and Found, On the Fence, The Fill-In Boyfriend, By Your Side, and then she also has Love Life in the List, as well as Lucky in Love. And I recommend Anything by Casey West if you like the insta-love. I personally enjoy it. I like any contemporary, frankly. But these are huge insta-love books, because her books are not that long. They're about 300 pages each. So there's lots of insta-love in every single one of them. But I'm trash for insta-love, and I'm so hip to it. So if you're hip with insta-love and that kind of romance, then I also recommend almost everything Casey West writes. Next book, I am sure, if not everybody, like a ton of people have read this book, and that is The Fault in Our Stars by John Green. This, for most of you that know, is about Hazel, who has, I don't think she has leukemia, but she has cancer. And she meets another boy who also had cancer. He's in remission, and they kind of meet and get to know each other, and of course romance ensues. Highly recommend. It's one of the only books that has ever made me cry, and a lot of people have been spoiled for this book. I thought I was spoiled for it, but I wasn't. Something different happened. But I highly recommend this book if you like romance, but it's like also sad at the same time. It's one of the reasons why I really like it. I don't know. I can't really explain why I like it. It's romance and it's cute and contemporary, but it's really depressing. And that's really the only way that I can explain this book, even though I'm sure everybody knows what this book is about. That's the best way that I can explain it. The last one I'm going to be talking about is also a series, and I don't physically have the book with me right now, but it is the Selection series by Kira Cass. This is, I always love to describe this book. This is essentially The Bachelor in a futuristic monarchy. This is a dystopian, technically, but you would not be able to tell by reading it. It reads like a contemporary. But I love describing this book because it really is like The Bachelor. You have, I think you start with 24 girls. You have 24 girls who are selected to be a part of this competition to see who can win the heart of Prince Maxon. And it is so good. This is one of my absolute favorite series. I absolutely love this series. I highly, highly recommend it. This is, I wouldn't say it's trashy romance, but like, if you're a fan of The Bachelor, which I don't watch reality TV, I'm not a fan of The Bachelor, but I love this series. So if you're a fan of The Bachelor, then this would be good. So just imagine The Bachelor in a monarchy, but it's also the future. Trust me, it's good. So guys, those are some of my favorite books that include romance in them. If you have any recommendations for books with romance in them that you enjoy, please talk about them in the comments below. If you'd like to check out my vlog channel, Coalescence, it is linked in the description below. And if you'd like to see here, please go ahead and click subscribe. I post new videos every Wednesday and Saturday, so click subscribe so you'll be updated for when I post those. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye!